Mr. President, you are aware that Western Region has stood faithfully behind your government. And we are also aware that your government has our region at heart. Your government is currently structuring a lot of roads such as the Agram Kwanta Libu Road, which is ongoing. Work is steadily in progress. Takwa, Prisia, Ayamfree roads, including some important cocoa roads. Currently, your administration is also undertaking a major rehabilitation of the Takoradi Port. Finally, we thank you, Mr. President, for the honor and opportunity granted us.
It is only natural that government would pay attention to improving the infrastructure in the Western region in order that we can optimize and maximize, the potentials that the region has in contributing to the economic GDP of Ghana. When it comes to Ghana's leading exports in respect of cocoa, Western region is one of the highest producing cocoa regions in this country. When it comes to gold mining, which is our second largest export, Western region again is one of the most productive in terms of gold mining and export. And then when it comes to the new fledgling oil and gas industry, again, the Western region, has the closest proximity to all the oil installations and everything that is going on. So as you said, there are many significant flagship projects that we're working on. And you yourself said, Sekondi Takoradi is renowned because of the port. It has been, one of the flagship projects in the Western region. But for many years, the port hasn't seen any major expansion. And because of Ghana's growing economy, we're seeing higher volumes of imports coming in and also seeing higher volumes of exports going out. Takoradi has essentially been an export port from which we exported timber, cocoa, minerals, and all other such exports. The volume of such exports is going to increase as a result of our intention to rehabilitate the Western Railway line. If we do that, it means that more volumes of bauxite and manganese can be evacuated through the Takoradi port. In addition, instead of having to track a lot of the cocoa by road, we can bring a lot of it by rail so that we save the road network in the region. But additionally, because of the congestion of the Tema port, our intention is to expand Takoradi port so that we can also bring more imports through that port, so that for those in the Western region, Central region, Brong-Ahafo region, that is if we finish reconstructing the road, and then Ashanti and other regions in proximity with the Western region, it will be easier to channel their imports through the Takoradi port and ease the congestion in Tema. And so I came and I cut the sword for phase 1 of the expansion of the port. We have secured funding for phase 2. And so we'll soon sign that financing agreement too. And if we do those 2 phases, it is going to expand the port to many times its original size and make it able to handle more volumes than it has handled in the past. We estimate that that would easily create about 5,000 direct jobs. And as for indirect jobs, we're talking of about 10,000 indirect jobs. And so that's one of the key projects that we are looking at. In addition, you must have heard that recently a new port project, oil services port project, is being looked at, which is a PPP between Ghana and Lonrho. And that, again, is also going to create a port that provides services to the oil industry, oil and gas industry, and that will also create jobs in the Western region. We are looking to expand Abuazi. Today, Abuazi is the biggest generator, almost the biggest generator of Ghana's electricity. And the intention is to build several more thermal plants in the Abuazi enclave to be able to take advantage of the gas reserves that we have coming. And so that is also seeing a lot of investment. As you are aware, Ghana Gas Plant we've been at it for almost 2 years now, and I'm happy that we're getting towards the end of the engineering of that gas plant, and soon that will become a flagship project that contributes dramatically to the economy of Ghana. And so those are major investment projects that are going on that government has a commitment to deliver, both for the benefit of the people of the Western region and indeed for the benefit of all the people of Ghana. But aside from that, I mean, there are other social projects that we're engaged in: hospitals, community day secondary schools, provision of small town water systems, extension of electricity to all parts of the Western region. And these are projects that are ongoing and government is committing a lot of resources to. But part of the major infrastructure in the Western region that has made Western region stand out is the rail infrastructure. And as you are aware, we're already working on the Sekondi Takoradi Kojo Krom line. This is going to be an urban line that would allow people to move easily, between Sekondi, Takoradi and Kojo Krom. And work is ongoing. The rail lines are being laid. We have established the LC for the rolling stock. And so the train engines and wagons have been ordered. And once the rail line is finished and the rolling stock arrives, that line will become operational, and it will make, Sekondi Takoradi one of the unique communities in Ghana that has, urban rail transport. And so that project is going on. We have received, offers of financing for the Western Rail Line. And if that rail line is put in place, then it will go from Takoradi through Awaso to allow us to evacuate bauxite and manganese. That will be the first phase to Takoradi Port. And then the continuation of the second phase will continue from Awaso, all the way to Kumasi. And that will allow us to not only bring bauxite and manganese and other exports down, but also take containers up, to the middle of the country so that those in Brong-Ahafo and Ashanti can, clear their cargo, using the rail to transport it. So there are many good things happening. But I know that one of the most critical issues in the Western region is the road network. During the campaign and during the working visit, I have traveled the length and breadth of the Western region. And during the electioneering campaign, I promised that we're going to do something about the roads. We're working on several of them. You mentioned several of them, Takwa Bogoso and Aguna Junction and all those others. But there's still more work to be done. And so we're going to launch a major initiative on roads, and it's going to cover a lot of those roads that you are concerned about. With regards to the Benchmark Junction or Kojo Krom Road, that one is being financed with a grant from the Netherlands government, Oreo grant. It's been approved by the Ministry of Finance. And so soon work on that road will start. We have the Elubo to Enchi Dadia. So I know all those roads, and I wish to assure you that you're going to see some work, on the roads. Recently, the chiefs in Eastern region went on a road inspection and expressed concern about the nature of the roads. And my response was that the roads are bad across the country, and it's not a matter of just one specific region. Government needs to roll out an initiative to improve road network across the whole of the country. And that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to invest almost $750 million in a road network improvement over the next 3 to 4 years. And so you see a significant improvement in the road. Thank you. Once again,